Shri Gurubhyo Namaha students. I am Sumati Shishila. I am going to take mathematics. Right. First, I will discuss some concept what you learnt already. After that, I will enter into the concept as coordinate geometry. First, you know how to find, first what it is. Immediately you can say the answer as point. What it represents? This is as line. Line has no endpoints, right? Here, A, this as B. Then how to name it as? This is line segment. Line segment. Line segment means it has two endpoints. It has two endpoints. Point means it has no dimension. It has no dimension. Dimension means there is no measurement. Dimension means what? No measurement. We can't measure. No measurement. Line segment we can measure. Right. Now next, using the line segment we are going to enter into the topic as plane figures. Using line segment, if four line segment, when you take and connect, it will give it as square. Four equal length of the line segment. Then next, what are the plane figures? You know, square. The next is rectangle. Rectangle means opposite sides are equal and parallel. This one you should name it as A, B, C, D. Here also the same. Name it as, what I gave the name here, M-A-T-H, right? Two opposite sides are equal, then we call it as rectangle. You know how to find the area of a square and area of a rectangle. Area of a square, you know the formula, area equal to A square units, right? Rectangle means you know very well, L into B square units. Okay. These are the four-sided figure. The basic three-sided figure, what it is? That is triangle. That is triangle. Triangle we have if three sides are equal based on sides. Based on sides, three types. Based on angles, three types. Based on sides, three types I said. Based on sides, if all the sides are equal, that is equilateral triangle. How you name it as? Equilateral triangle. If two sides are equal, that is isosceles triangle. Next, three different sides, that is three sides are unequal. Three different sides are unequal. That is scalene. Based on angle I said. Based on sides. Here I am going to write based on angles. Angles, first one, right angle triangle, right angled triangle, that is one angle equal to 90 degree. Acute angle triangle, acute angled triangle, this is one angle equal to 90 degree. Here all the three angles are less than 90. All the three angles are less than 90. The third one is obtuse angle triangle. Obtuse angle triangle. Here one angle is greater than 90. The rest of the two is less than 90. Greater than 90. Right. Now you know how to find area of a triangle if the base and height is given. If the base and height is given. The new concept you are going to learn today is coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry is a tool to understand the concept visually. To understand the concept visually. For example, if the base is given, height is given, you can find area of a triangle easily. Today I am going to teach an elegant way to find the area of a triangle by using coordinate of its vertices. What I said, the elegant way to find the area of a triangle by using coordinates of its vertices. That concept you are going to learn today. The chapter name is coordinate geometry. I said a new topic is coordinate geometry. You know area of a triangle. When I ask area of a triangle, immediately it will come to your mind as half into base into height. That is one formula. The new formula, if the vertices are given, how to find area of a triangle, today I am going to discuss that. Right? You have to listen carefully, children. Area of a triangle equal to half into, you write the series like this. Coordinates mean it should be represented as x and y. X is represented abscissa, y is represented ordinate. That's why we call it as coordinates. Okay, the combination of abscissa, ordinate, we call it as coordinate. Right, x1, x2, x3, x1. How I place the same way you also write. y1, y2, y3, y1. Half into x1 into y2. Downward arrow you should add first. Downward arrow. x1 y2 plus x2 y3 plus x3 y1. Downward arrow is over. x1 y2 plus x2 y3 plus x3 y1. Next, minus upward arrow, x2 y1 x3 y2 plus x1 y3 plus x1 y3. Using this formula we are going to find out area of a triangle if the coordinates of its vertices is given to you. Find the exercise 5.1. Find the area of a triangle formed by these points. Right. This one you should label it A for your purpose. B, C. Coordinate A. Triangle means three-sided and three vertices. This is A. This is B, this is C. If you want, you write A, B, C. However you like, you write. Next, what is the coordinate is given? 1, minus 1. Next, minus 4, 6. Next, minus 3, minus 5. Like that you have to plot the points in the graph. Right? Now, the formula again I am going to recall. Area of a triangle ABC. Triangle should be denoted by the symbol as small shaped triangle. Right? area of a triangle ABC equal to half into x1 y2 plus x2 y3 plus x3 y1. Downward arrow you should collect. Next, minus upward arrow I said, right? x2 y1 plus x3 y2 plus x1 y3. For your convenience, you should label it. The coordinate of A is x1 y1 at the top, right? x2 y2 x3 y3. First one you represented as 1, second vertices you represented as 2, third vertices you represented as 3. Now you know what are the things we need. Everything it is there in the question. You are going to substitute. You are going to replace x1 in terms of number. What is x1? 1. So 1 by 2 into x1. 1 into what is y2? y2 is 6. 1 into 6 plus, it is easy for you to use the bracket, right? x2 minus 4 into, what is y3? y3 is minus 5. y3 is minus 5 plus, next x3 minus 3, y1 is minus 1, minus 3 into minus 1. Here you have to listen carefully. Two operations should not come together. That's why you use the bracket, right? Minus big bracket. Here you have to close the big bracket. x2, what is x2? Minus 4. Minus 4 into, what is y1? Minus 1. Minus 4 into minus 1. Right. Next, plus, what is x3? x3 is minus 3. y2 is 6. Minus 3 into 6 plus x1. x1 is 1. y3 is minus 5. 1 into minus 5. Again I repeat, x1 into y2. Your x1 is 1, your y2 is 6. So 1 into 6 over. Next, x2. x2 is minus 4. y3 is minus 5. Minus, here multiplication symbol is there. Here minus, two operations should not come together, so that I use the bracket. Plus minus 3, that is x3 into minus 1. Minus x2. x2 is minus 4. y1. x2 y1. y1 is minus 1 plus x3 minus 3. y2 is 6. So minus 3 into 6 plus x1. x1 is 1. y3 is minus 5. Right. Now I am going to simplify. 1 into 6. 6 plus minus 4 into minus 5. Both are negative. When you multiply, it will come under positive. So 4 5s are 20 plus minus 3 into minus 1. Both are negative. Again positive. 3 1s are 3 minus, next, minus 4 into minus 1 plus 4, minus 3 into 6 minus 18, here plus is there, plus into minus, minus, so minus 18, 1 into minus 5, minus 5. Now, 6 plus 20 plus 3, what you arrive? 29. 20 plus 6, 26 plus 3, 29. Here you see, I will write, which is equal to 1 by 2 into, the continuation I am writing here, 1 by 2 equal to 29 minus, here you see 4 minus 18, or you can add first, two things are negative, add and put negative symbol. So what you will get? 4 minus 23. 4 minus 23. 4 minus 23, how much you arrive? 1 by 2 into 29 minus 23 plus 4. So you have to do the subtraction and put the greater number symbol, minus 19, which is equal to half into 29 minus into minus plus, minus into minus plus 19, which is equal to half into 29 plus 19, 48. You can cancel 2 1s are here, 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. So final answer is 24 square units. The unit is important, so you have to be very careful and write at the end.